Hello everyone. So today we will learn how to monitor MongoDB with Prometheus and Grafana. We will see in detail how to use Prometheus and Grafana to monitor MongoDB deployments, which helps us to troubleshoot issues and check the performance of our MongoDB database. So first let's see prerequisites. You should have AWS account with Ubuntu EC2 instance running. Then you should have basic knowledge of AWS services and Prometheus and Grafana. So let's see the practical. The first step is install MongoDB on Ubuntu. So first update the system before we start installation process. For that command is sudo apt update. So let's copy and paste it. Now our system is updated. Now we will import the public key used by package management system. This will install the GNU PG and curl packages. So let's run this command. As you can see, both packages are already present. So if they are not present in your system, then you can use this command to install them. Now next is import the MongoDB public GPG key. So to import it, run this command. Now MongoDB key is imported. Now this command will create a file MongoDB server 7.0 for Ubuntu. So let's copy it. As you can see, our MongoDB server 7.0 file is created. Now reload the local package database. For that command is sudo apt get update. Now let's install the MongoDB. The command is sudo apt get install -y MongoDB -rg. This will install the MongoDB on our system. This may take some time. Finally, our MongoDB is installed. Now let's reload the system manager configuration and ensure that any changes made in the unit file are recognized by the system. For that, we will run the sudo systemctl daemon -reload command. After that, we will enable the MongoDB service to start automatically at boot time. For that command is sudo systemctl enable mongod. Now next is starting the MongoDB service. For that command is sudo systemctl start mongo. Now let's run it. Now check its status to see if it's running successfully or not. So we will run the sudo systemctl status mongo command, which will shows the status. As you can see, our MongoDB database servers is active and running. Let me just open the new tab. Now the next step is install the Prometheus on Ubuntu. So first, from GitHub repository, we will download the latest version of Prometheus. Now our Prometheus is downloaded. Now next is extracting the downloaded archives. So just copy the command and paste it. All the archives have been extracted. Now navigate to the extracted directory. Next we will navigate to the etc system system. This is where typically system D unit files are located. So let's copy the command. Once we are inside the directories, now let's create a Prometheus.service file. Now to enter the insert mode, press R. Now we can edit the file. In the Prometheus.service, copy this code. This code here is for setting up and managing a service for Prometheus. In the unit section, description equals to Prometheus, describes the service as Prometheus. Then wants equals to network -online dot target. This indicates that this service wants the network to be online before starting, and after equals to network -online dot target ensures that this service starts after the network is online. Then in the service section, the exact start specifies the start of the Prometheus service, and here it runs the Prometheus binary located at the home Ubuntu, then Prometheus directory, and it is also the same path for the Prometheus.yaml file. Then the install section wanted by equals to default.target specifies that this service should be started automatically when the system boots up. So let's copy the code and paste it in our Prometheus.service file. Use escape exit the insert mode, then press colon w put save and exit the file. Now reload the daemon service to verify our file is correct. Then enable the Prometheus.service. After that, start the Prometheus.service. Once it's done, check the status of our service file to make sure that it's running properly. So let's copy the code and paste it. As you can see, our service is running. The status is active and running. So if it's running properly, then you can run the Prometheus by running the public IP address of your EC2 instance with the 1990 port number, which is the default port of Prometheus. So let's copy the public IP address and paste it in your URL section. Colon 1990, which is our default port for Prometheus. Hit enter. As you can see, our Prometheus is running. Now the next step is to install the Grafana on Ubuntu. So first, import the GPG key using the Grafana package. So let's copy the code. Let me open the another tab. Now paste the code. Hit enter. After this, add the Grafana repository to the repeating sources. Copy the command. Paste it. Hit enter. Now our Grafana repository is added to repeating resources. Now let's update the package list before installing the Grafana. Our package is also updated. Now let's install the Grafana. For that, command is sudo apt install Grafana. Say yes. Now our Grafana is also installed. So let's start the Grafana server by running the sudo systemctl start Grafana server command. This will start our Grafana. After this, enable the Grafana server. Once it's run, you can run the public IP address and the port number with the which is the default port for Grafana in URL. So let's copy the public IP address, paste it, colon 2000, which is default port number for Grafana. Hit enter. As you can see, your Grafana page is loaded. The username and password both are admin by default to log into Grafana. It will ask you to update your password. You can update the password or just skip it. Now this is the welcome page of Grafana. Now the next step is creating the user group and user for Prometheus. So let's copy the command. This command will create a group named Prometheus and then create a user named Prometheus and add it to the group Prometheus. So let's copy, paste it. Now both our group and the user is created. So the next step is download and install the MongoDB Exporter. So first we will create a directory for Exporter. Then we will navigate to it. So first let's create a directory for MongoDB Exporter. Then navigate to that directory. Now from GitHub repository, download the binary file of the exporter. So let's copy the command and paste it. Now MongoDB exporter file is downloaded. So let's extract the downloaded archives. Let's copy the command and paste it. Now they are extracted. So finally, move the MongoDB exporter binary to the user local bin directory. Now the next step is setting up the MongoDB authentication for exporter. For that, we will use the mongoose command. This command will start the MongoDB share and connect you to the default MongoDB instance running on your system. Now switch to the admin database using admin command. So let's copy, paste it. Now we are switched to the database admin. Now let's create an administrator account with the cluster monitor role. Let's copy the command, paste it. Here, this command will create a user name test and give password is testing, and it will assign the role cluster monitor to the database admin and the role read to the local database. Now exit the shell by running the exit command. Now we are exited the shell. Now the next step is configuring the MongoDB exporter service. So first, set your MongoDB URL environment variable with appropriate authentication credential. As you can see, we are using the credentials given above. test and testing, where test is our user and testing is password. So let's run the command. After that, check that they are set correctly. For that, we will run this command. This will check that they are running correctly. Now let's create a server for the exporter. So first, navigate to the lib systemd and system directory. Let's copy the command. Once we are inside the directory, create a new service file named MongoDB Exporter service for the exporter. Let's copy the command. We'll be using this code. Now here in the unit section, the description, MongoDB Exporter describes the service as the MongoDB Exporter, and the user equals to Prometheus specifies the user under which the service will run. Here the user is Prometheus. Then in the service section, the type equals to simple, specifies the service is simple. Then restart equals to always, specifies that service should be restarted automatically if it exists. And exec start equals to user local bin MongoDB underscore exporter, specifies the start the MongoDB exporter, and you need to adjust the path to match the actual location of the MongoDB exporter binary. Then in the finally, in the install section, wanted by equal to multi-user dot target. This specifies that the service should be started automatically when the system enters the multi-user mode. So let's copy this block of code and paste it in our file. Save it using Ctrl+X. Press Shift+Y, hit enter. Now restart the system daemon to reload the unit files. The command is sudo systemctl daemon -reload. Once it's done, enable the MongoDB exporter service. Once it's enabled, start the service. To see if it's running properly or not, check its status by running the sudo systemctl status MongoDB underscore exporter dot service command. As you can see, the status is active and it's running. You can check if it's running or not by running the public IP address of your EC2 instance. Just type in your RL, then colon, and give the port number 9216. As you can see, our MongoDB exporter page is loaded successfully. Now the next step is configuring the MongoDB Exporter as a Prometheus target. So for that, first we will navigate to the directory where Prometheus is present. Let me just open the another tab. Let's navigate to the directory where our Prometheus is present. Then open your Prometheus.yaml file to edit it. Okay. Here, as you can see, in the last, we will add the localhost colon 9216, which is our port number for MongoDB Exporter. The static configs targets. So let's copy it and paste it. Now save the file using Ctrl+X, then Shift+1, hit enter. After that, restart the Prometheus service. Once it's done, go to the Prometheus page. You are running. Then go to the status. Click on targets, and here you can see our MongoDB is up and running. Now you have seen our exporter is up and running. Let's move to the next step. So next step is setting up the Grafana dashboard for our MongoDB metrics. In this step, we will create a dashboard for our MongoDB exporter in the Grafana in order to view and analyze the metrics. So let's go to the Grafana page. In the home bar, go to the connections, then click on the data sources. Click on add data source. Here, select the Prometheus as your data source. As you can see, the data source is added. Now scroll down and in the connection, give the Prometheus server URL on which your Prometheus service is running. So let's copy the URL and paste it. Then scroll down and click on the save and test. You will see the message like successfully coded the Prometheus API. Now our Prometheus is successfully coded. Let's create a dashboard for it. Go to the plus icon on the right up corner. Then click on the new dashboard. You can also import the dashboard. So click on the add visualization to create a new dashboard. Select the data source, Prometheus. So here you need to give the query. So first we will do the first query. Select the metric. We can open the metric explorer. So first we will give the query as MongoDB underscore exporter underscore last step duration seconds, and this will do the last grab of metrics from MongoDB. So let's select the command, this metric, sorry, maybe the label filters. We will select the instance, then select the value as localhost 9216. Now we will add another query. So for second query, we will select the another method MongoDB underscore exporter underscore scrap total. This will give the total number of times MongoDB was scraped for matrix. So let's select it. And available filters, we will select the label job and its value as Prometheus. Then click on the run queries, and as you can see, the output in the time series visualization. You can even open it in the watch. This is the watch visualization. Now you can even save this dashboard. Click Ctrl+S to save the file. Here, give the appropriate title for your dashboard, like MongoDB dashboard, and click on the save. Your dashboard will be saved. So today we have learned that the combining the Prometheus and Grafana provides a powerful way to keep an eye on MongoDB setups. We have seen already, with a careful setup, you can use these tools to closely watch important details like connections, operations, and their replication status. And this helps you to find any problems quickly and understand how your MongoDB system is performing and it running smoothly. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone.